Tag, my name is Laura, and in today's video I'm going to talk about 5 things we love about living in Germany. Now, we moved to Germany back in July, and these are just 5 things we really enjoy about living here. Obviously there are more than just 5 reasons, but here are just a couple I wanted to share with you guys, so lass uns anfangen. Now, the first thing we love about living in Germany is how you're able to walk everywhere. We live in a really small town where you can walk 12-15 minutes and be at your grocery store. You can be at the bar, you can be at a restaurant, you can walk and get ice cream and coffee. It's really convenient being able to walk everywhere in town or just ride your bike. It's really awesome. Back home in North Carolina, it wasn't really convenient for us to walk to the grocery store. It's so much easier to hop in your car, take the highway, and go to the grocery store versus walking. It just, no one really did that unless you lived inside the city, obviously, but here in Germany, whether you live in a city or a small town, it's really convenient to walk everywhere. You really don't even need a car because of public transportation and just walking or riding your bike. It's really convenient. Jared and I both have bicycles, and my bike has a dog carrier attached to it for Winnie and Heidi. So if I wanted to ride my bike to the grocery store, I could load up my groceries back there and head home, and it'd be super easy. So it's just really cool, and we love that. I feel like it's really nice to get people out and walking. It's convenient, you save gas, because gas here is really expensive compared to what we're used to in the States. If you're able to walk, I definitely just walk. We find it really convenient being able to walk around town safely without having to worry about crossing main intersections like we were used to back in Charlotte. So it's awesome. Kind of going off of walking around the town, the second thing we love about living in Germany is how outdoorsy everyone is here. Every Sunday morning, everyone and their mother is out walking. When the sun's out, people are outside enjoying nature. There are hiking trails everywhere. Again, we live in a small town, so we are surrounded by nature. Even in cities here in Germany, there are central parks and nature trails where you can go and walk around and just enjoy the day. Obviously, back in the States, you could go on walks, but we lived in a neighborhood and an apartment, so you walk around the apartment complex and the neighborhood, which is fine, but if Jared and I want to go walk around the park with the dogs, we'd have to drive 30 minutes just to get to the park. This past weekend, we went to Schloss Eisenbach and just walked around the castle ruins and the castle grounds, and it was a beautiful day. Took the dogs with us, and it was just so nice just walking through a castle and enjoying the scenery and the fresh air and nature. So we really enjoy that about Germany. If you live in an outdoorsy part of the States, you can do this, but we lived in a busy city around Charlotte, so we couldn't enjoy the nature like we do here. So it's a big difference for us that we really enjoy. The next thing we love about Germany is the Autobahn system. It makes so much sense, and it makes driving on the highway so much easier. Oh my gosh. We drove to the Ed Sheeran concert this weekend in Frankfurt. It was our first time driving on the Autobahn ever, and we had to do it in a manual car, which we've been learning since we moved here. Everyone makes out like the Autobahn is a scary, awful, horrible thing, but if you know how to drive and you understand the rules, it really is a great system. It makes so much sense. The highway system back in North Carolina made literally no sense because the drivers there don't care. And yes, there are rules, like technically you're not allowed to pass on the right, but guess what? In Charlotte, people still freaking pass on the right and they don't care. So they do whatever they want to get where they're going, and it's a clusterfuck. People here follow the rules on the Autobahn as they should. It's such a smooth sailing ride driving on the Autobahn here versus driving on the highway back in the States. So we really enjoy it. Fourth thing we love about living in Germany is the price of the groceries and the quality of food here. We literally spend a quarter of the money on groceries that we do here in Germany than we did in the States. Obviously, there's inflation everywhere in the world, but groceries in the States, at least where we're from in North Carolina, are very expensive to what we're paying here in Hessen, Germany. So, oops, sorry, that was my hip popping. Jeez. The quality of the food is also better here in Germany, especially like fruits and vegetables. They taste so different here, and obviously that's depends on how they're grown, where they're grown, if you get organic, non-organic, whatever. But we just noticed a huge difference in the quality of the food and the price of food. So we're not mad about it because we're saving a lot of more money. The fifth thing we love about living in Germany is how helpful and friendly people are to us. We live in a town where people are really nice and friendly and are really encouraging, especially for me trying to learn German and speak German in public. I feel like everyone around me is very helpful. They don't judge me or make fun of me for using my broken German to speak. Because obviously I stick out like a sore thumb. I am not from here. Well, technically I am from here. I was born here, but they don't know me as the girl who was born here 25 years ago. I'm the American in town, so I kind of stick out, which is okay, but I was always nervous that people would judge me and kind of make fun of me if I conjugate a word wrong. Always mess up where the verb goes in a sentence, so I'm very nervous speaking German in public because I don't want people to make fun of me, but I've had a complete different experience where everyone around me is helpful and will correct me really politely and help me along the way, which is really nice with me learning German. So it's awesome. Everyone here is just super nice. This weekend we went to the Ed Sheeran concert in Frankfurt, and I ordered 2 Käsestanges for Jared and I, and the girl who was running the stand said something to me and I really was confused on what she said, and I had no idea, really, and she could tell by my face, and she spoke English, which was helpful, and she was like, did you want like a pair or that? She wasn't rude about it. She wasn't like, oh, you American. I was bright red because I had no idea what she said, and I looked like an idiot, but it's okay. Now I understand that she was asking me if I wanted 1 pair or 2 separate pairs, and I had no idea what she said at first, so now I know, and that's how I'm gonna learn. So it was just nice that she didn't just judge me and get annoyed with me that I was confused and didn't understand that much German. For us, we've had a really positive experience with the people here, so that makes us feel really good. So these are 5 things that we really love about living in Germany. Obviously the list could go on and on, but these are just 5 things that we really enjoy. I'm sure there will be more things that we love the longer we live here, but so far we're enjoying it. We've been here almost 3 months now, which is crazy. Time is flying by. If you guys enjoyed this video, please comment down below, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and we will catch you next time. Cheers!